action.
What it do, brother iTunes Ra. A1 Live in the place to be. Got the Credit Sisters in the building. Action Squad, what up? Hey man, we are A1.com. Check us out. Get in the action, baby.
Make sure y'all tune in. You can tune in on weareA1.com, Facebook, Twitter. What else?
Man, we on everything.
Get in action.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, J. Nicole.
Hey man, it's your brother iTunes Ra. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. You already know what's going down.
Yeah.
A1 Live. We are A1.com/TV. YouTube Live. Check us out. And what they got to do, J. Nicole?
Get in action, baby.
Get in action.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is dedicated to A-Sound.
Music lives. I just been sitting back in the cut, building up my energy. Yeah. I had to tap into my energy.
Some motivation.
Can you feel my energy? You know I got that energy.
I pray for energy to make it through another day. Cause evil spirits always trying to knock me out the way. Off my path, but I understand the Lord is with me. See them haters, if they could, they'll come and get me. Crooked cops wanna lock me up, but that's okay. Cause I know that the Holy Spirit gon' show me the way to stay out of trouble. I'm just trying to stay humble. I'm in the concrete jungle every day. I live struggle. I see mothers raising their kids all alone. These brothers out here catching the bus, cause we all in the battle zone. Why they take my ID from me? They don't wanna see me riding in the hood. That's okay, I be walking still signing in the spirit. Faith works and I let them know it. A poor righteous poet with the love of God and I show it. That's why I get it back everywhere I go. I'm giving everything I got until I'm gone. I give the people energy. Gave my all to this craft, perhaps it was a waste of time. Perhaps I lacked the faith, or maybe it was fate. A season to create a masterpiece for the entire world to embrace. Never will forget the night that I slept outside downtown H-Town. I ain't have a ride. It was open mic and I wanted to recite, share the reflections of my mind, interpretations of this life. Stay connected to the people, force them to hear my voice. Alternate they thinking, show them they had a choice. On the underground hustle, I got a lot to prove. Never broke me down, a few times I got booed, but I always been that dude, bringing spiritual food. Connected to the Creator, which is keeping me in tune with the calling on my life, which is keeping me consumed with the passion and the power to do the things I do. I give you energy. I said that we understand that there are good cops. I have some very close friends who are officers, and I know that their hearts are pure and they're good people. But the policy here in Harris County allows those bad cops to get away with things, so we can't recognize who the good cops are because the bad cops are protected by the policy. So we want to change the policy that allows police to kill black and brown people at will.
And when you say policy, does that mean in a situation where they may be unarmed to de-escalate using tasers,
or even communication? I mean, there should be some type of training where you know how to de-escalate the situation just through communication. I have children that I work with, and I know how to de-escalate the situation. And that's not to say that our officers do not face extreme circumstances, but we also feel like sometimes the officers escalate those circumstances. And so tonight we're going to have a town hall meeting with the No More Bloodshed movement to discuss police and civilian interaction, because we're not here to hate on the police. That's not what we're here for. What we want is
policy that is safe and fair for both the police and the civilians.
See, I was able to maneuver these H-Town streets where police bang and creep like Pyrus and Hoovers do. Got out the hood cause I was trying to do something good, but still stayed in touch like cuticles, so I be cruising through the neighborhood from time to time. Family might be out of sight, but they ain't never out of mind. Always in my heart, know where I got my start. First Missionary Baptist, cross the street from Bricker Park. Now I roam different parts of the globe, Africa to Rome, no matter where I go. Houston's home, props to pioneers who opened the door, showed us what to do, who taking the score. One for the home team, always repping the H. Texas the great, Lone Star State, nothing but love. Fills my heart like a cavity. I'm representing for the whole Southern family. That energy.
It's inside of me, going and going in time, blowing me out of my mind. Every day is so nice, and it feels so right. Oh, energy, I feel it all inside of me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Energy, energy. You know I got that energy, 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 energy. You know I got that energy.
Action One, inspiring action.
Yeah.
What it do, man? It's your brother Atum Rod, J. Nicole, Action Jackson holding it down. Another episode of A1 Live in the place to be. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for checking us out.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody that's checking us out on weareA1.com. We appreciate you. While you're there, go on and become a subscriber. You know, hit the little ding button.
Ding.
You know what I'm saying? Get down.
We still got that Cyber Monday.
What's up with the Cyber
Man,
Monday?
so y'all, in 2020, it's going down for Action One Media and you guys too. We're still having our Cyber Monday sale. It's going on until Friday, so you have 2 more days to get in on this deal. Action One is launching its video on demand service, One VOD.
Man.
Tell them about that, man.
Well, we so excited about not only the VOD platform, but everything that Action One has planned going into this crucial year 2020, because there's so much up for grabs this next year, more than people realize. But yes, Action One is going to be debuting in 2020, our very own video on demand platform, where we're going to be showcasing some of the best, brightest talents that we have, not only here in Houston, but all around the world.
Yes.
We're really looking to try to build and connect and, you know, just keep not only growing our platform, but also growing a platform for all of these independent creators. And
It's important.
oh yeah, and you know, just know you're gonna see some different looks up here at A1 as well. You know, but you know, we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. Jay Nicole, how you doing?
I'm good. You know, I'm good. I'm great. It's Wednesday. I'm always here in the A1 studio, and I'm always great when I'm here.
Man, I see you. You made it through one of my power smoothies.
I did. At first, the first taste, I was like, "What is this he giving me?" You know, I was like, "I'm gonna drink it. I don't want to be rude. I'm gonna go ahead and drink it." But it was actually good. I never had a smoothie with nuts in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, I got my little
Look
concoction.
at Action Jackson face
You know
over
what
there.
I'm saying? Yeah, I got my little concoction that I make. You know, I'm trying to lose some of this, you know, get rid of this dad body I got, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's the wintertime, so, you know, you're not supposed to be losing it right now. Y'all, big guys are in season right now. It's cold outside, you know, ladies want to stay warm.
That's true, but, you know, it's different when you got a winter body all year. And so, you know, I got, you know, I've had the winter body, you know, from 2018, And so, now 2019, gotta
So
think
it's like
like
double with somebody right
yeah. So I think my clothes say it's overdue for me to lose some weight, man.
now. I ain't mad at you. It's the best. It's a good time to do it.
Yeah, well,
It's after Thanksgiving.
But see, that's the problem. It's the worst time to do it. Because after Thanksgiving, well, first of all, you got Thanksgiving where, we eat too much anyway.
Period.
But then it's holiday season. Ain't nothing but cookies,
Christmas.
candies, treats.
It's
leading
true.
up to Christmas,
Yeah.
which is another feast.
Yeah.
And then, you got the
Valentine's Day,
Oh, yeah.
still
Well,
more candy.
before you get there, New Year's
You're
Eve,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah,
It's a
it's
festive season.
so yeah, it's hard because it's the reflective time of the year,
Right.
Because we're in this last month of so-called 2019. Like I said, it's when you get into the reflecting mode, but then you're like, man, it's gonna be hard, but that's all right. I'm committed. I'm trying.
I believe in you.
You believe in me?
I believe in you.
Well,
I believe you're going to be in the house working out, not outside because it's cold.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well,
I believe a few things, but go ahead.
yeah, most definitely. Well, you know what I'm saying? I believe in myself. But I also believe in this VOD platform that we got going. So go to the website right now and be one of the first people to sign up and get down with that, man. Another thing I'm excited about, this Love Fest.
Man, this Valentine's Day 2020 is going to be going down. A1 Events will be hosting its very first Love Fest. Now, when you hear Love Fest, people may not know what to expect. So what you're going to expect at the Love Fest is, first of all, let's start with the music.
Okay.
It's going to be some dope, love, romantic music, but they're going to have you grooving just right, you know? It's going to be music. It's going to be a live band. It's going to be catered, and it's going to be the spot that you want to be at, you and your spouse or you by yourself, because it is for singles and couples. And it's basically the ultimate Valentine's experience. It's the ambiance.
Yeah, man. It's going to be a vibe, man. How can they get some tickets?
You got to go online to get tickets. Go to weareA1.com/events and just click the button buy tickets and you will be in the building. Right now, early birds are on sale, so you get a good little discounted price. If you're a couple, you get an even better little discount. So I advise you to go on there right now. Early birds will not be around forever, so get your tickets now.
Hey, man. Early bird, love birds, man. It's going to be going down, man. I'm already excited. We gonna get some special good food.
You're going to get some great food, but more than just the food. You're going to get a little goodie bag to take home, a bag of romance. Yeah, so you're going to get to close out your night in the right way, you know.
Gotcha. Well, that speaking of the Love Fest and the essence of the night, we gonna get into that with one of our news headlines and why we may need Love Fest to save the world.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, man, Brother Atum Ra, better roll into a break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Peace.
Thank you all for just inviting me out and giving me the opportunity to speak about Twist. I really appreciate you, and I love that you all are doing positive exposure of people in the community versus whatever else you could be doing here. I appreciate you shedding a positive light in the world.
Show.
Get action!
I'm not a dreamer, and I'm not expecting a handout. But have you heard of MDL 1206? Just after the Civil War, at the turn of the century, in the early 1900s, African-American descendants of slaves owned 16 million acres of land in the United States of America. The equivalent of 8 states. They utilize these lands to farm, to raise their families, and also just to be in a community and a culture that was safe amongst themselves. Through terrorism, the Great Migration, the bombing of black towns, moving into the major cities, African Americans begin to lose their lands, to where now 14 million acres of land are missing, gone. With this documentary, we want to highlight on where those lands could be, and also the legacy of what those lands have created. These lands have created generational wealth for big oil and gas companies that do not own these lands. 14 million acres of land was stolen, lost, given away. The Great Migration of African Americans migrating from the southern states to the northern states into the major cities was a result of the greatest land grab known in the United States history. This documentary will focus on the MDL 1206 that was discovered by world-renowned oil and gas auditor Lee Perry.
If they can't find you, they just gonna keep the money until you go back and prove that it belonged to you.
Exxon Valdez, then history will prove that corporations always manage to weasel their way out of paying the full price. And the Supreme Court has helped them along the way.
It's an intriguing claim. The existence of a largely untapped energy fortune left to thousands of modern-day black Texans by their landowning ancestors.
Well, a Houston-based auditor.
Action One, inspiring action. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey man! Shout out to the brother Kane, man, with Jag Films, and also with Advanced Filmworks, and shout out to the brother Lee Perry, man.
Yeah.
You know, he has a powerful documentary that's out right now. You can go see it on YouTube. It's called Oil Bloodlands Part 1, the documentary. It's very powerful. You know, y'all saw the brother Kane. He came up here. You know, we got some other things cooking. You know what I'm saying? There's, you know, we ain't gonna get out right now. But it's definitely a powerful documentary talking about black people getting access to the land rights, minimal rights that they are actually due.
Yeah, and you don't even know about it. So I advise you to watch the documentary and learn something and go and investigate.
Man. Jada Cole.
Yeah.
You ready for these headlines?
I'm so ready for the headlines. Tell me what we got this week.
Well, you know, this week, like every week, what's been going on? Good old impeachment talks. You know, they had I think they had like an 8-hour thing today. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I listened to quite a bit of it.
Did you listen to 7.5?
I mean, you know, I listened to some of it. But you know, it's definitely interesting. You know, I received a little slack from my opinions on it, but
you know that's nothing uncommon.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm here for it just because you know I don't believe that right now. So obviously he's a crook, right?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously he's a scumbag, right? Everybody knows that, right?
Yeah.
But I think the mistake they're trying to make is to continuously make this a referendum on his character because everybody's already kind of made up their minds on that.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a high risk, low reward with doing impeachment a year before the election. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely think if the process would have started in like 17, you know, kind of gave it a little time or whatever. But
at the end of the day, do you really think Donald Trump is going to be impeached?
I mean, Nah, not at all, not at all. But it's funny because I mean he's basically like showing people, like, if you look between the lines, they're like, none of these rules really matter.
Right.
He was there, like, they don't listen, they don't, But yeah, it's just interesting, more theater.
Yeah.
Of course it's gonna be interesting to watch as the Democratic primaries shape up. Our sister Kamala Harris dropped out. Saying
Right.
She said she wasn't banking like that. You got the Bloomberg and some other people that's trying to hop in at the last minute. But yeah, it's not looking good for them. So yeah, like as I always say, like, I don't have any faith that Donald Trump will win. I just have a lot of faith that the Democrats gonna blow it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really it, because it's kind of what they do. But yeah, man. Speaking
everybody. It seems like every president. I'm not gonna go back and state the number of years, has been 2 terms.
Well,
do you think Donald Trump has the possibility of even beating the impeachment and serving a second term?
I mean, absolutely. Well, I mean, first of all, you gotta look at it that regardless of how people feel about Trump, it's hard to get an incumbent. You know what I'm saying? Like, or should I say, it ain't hard, but it's just not easy like it was like in 2016 where it was up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's gonna be interesting, man. But man, speaking of Trump, man, they had a headline come out this week about potentially almost 700,000 people losing access to the SNAP program, and one of the main reasons is because they're looking to change the rules related to being eligible for SNAP. So basically, the change would affect people 18 to 49 who are childless and not disabled. So currently, the group is required to work at least 20 hours a week, more for 3 months, in order to qualify for food stamps. But basically, a lot of states have waivers. And so essentially they're looking to kick off people, and that's the reason why.
Read the requirements to me again. They have to be 18 to 49 without children.
Correct.
Okay.
And they're required to work at least 20 hours a week for more than 3 months in order to qualify for food stamps. But states have waivers essentially, and people have gotten around the waivers and things like that. So from the government's perspective, they're looking at by kicking off these people who don't have dependents and who don't, have able-bodied people to save about $5 billion over 5 years. But anytime you're talking about taking people off of the assistance, it's always controversial.
It is, but at the same time, I know everybody's situation is different. I'm not going to say that there aren't people out there who are 18 to 49 without children who don't need assistance. There definitely are some of those who have hit a hard time and they need help. But I'm sure that a lot of those people who receive them, who don't have children and are between those ages, are perfectly capable of working to provide. So I can kind of see both sides on this, You
side with Trump?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not following the Cheeto dust.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is that, I mean, it's. I'm not against it, and I'm not for it because I know that a lot of people who really need the help are going to be affected by it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there's something. It's still a battle going on, and of course, it's one of those things that anytime you're talking about a national mandate, it's always going to trickle down to the states, and every state's going to have to figure out how to make it work. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
It is,
because, like I said, I don't necessarily agree with. I
mean, it must have been like a quick decision. Like they just chopped people off.
Well, it hasn't went in place yet. It's simply a proposal.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But it's looking like it's getting closer and closer to reality. Man, speaking of Love Fest, and like you said, man, it's gonna be an experience. It's gonna be, and why I said like we really need it is because they're saying that eventually there's not gonna be enough children born in the United States to replace the population.
I wonder why.
And you kind of look at I'm not
many
sure
reasons I could think of why.
There have been other nations that have faced this thing. I think they said that it was about a 2% decrease from last year. And yeah, like teen birth rates are falling. They're showing lower birth rates for women in their 20s and 30s. What's going on, J. Nicole?
They taught the babies out of us.
Mm.
That's what's going on. They taught the babies out of us. Not to mention the, programs that were put in place in black communities to, detour childbirth. I'm not going. You guys know about it. I'm not going to dig into it, but there are multiple ways that it's been taught out of us.
Oh yeah, for sure, and priced out of us.
That
because,
too.
You look at what it costs to sustain yourself and the family. The cost of living is just going up and up and up. I think they most recently said in order to be happy in Houston, you need to make at least $110,000, which I think the national average was around 105,000. Which it sounds correct. 'Cause, I think when they said happiness, I think that just was like the amount of money to where normal things in life don't stress you out.
And you can go and hang out sometimes, and
right. or just period. If you if you don't have the means, a flat tire could be detrimental. That could be real stressful to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can't get to work. Now you can't, do this and that. Now you know what I'm saying? You don't have the means to do different things like that. So I think that was kind of the cutoff point to where, like I said, your daily mood was not really affected. And I think also was the point to where they said that when you're at that level, you're able to like look more ahead for what you want to do, versus just surviving and making it. Everybody's like, I don't need that to be happy and da. But of course, you just read the headline, you see that. But then when you kind of look further into it, you kind of see the measures, and it's like, okay, it does kind of make sense. You have to be at a certain level to where, like I said, the normal things that may come
less
up.
stress.
Right. Like I said, you get a flat tire or you do this, you do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It happens. Kids get sick or you break a window or whatever the case may be. You're just like, okay,
if you get fired, you got something in the bank to tide you over a little while.
Yeah. Absolutely. But the baby's not being made. Some of my people's because a lot of it as it relates to America is talking about people of European descent, and people are always quick to throw that out, but we gotta stay woke, as people of African descent, because our numbers are falling as well. What I'm saying? They just not falling at the same rate as theirs. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like you said, a lot of things from eugenics to the prison industrial complex to the different drugs and chemicals that have been flooded into the foods and the waters of our community. Saying this dang on Popeye's chicken sandwich. Like everything, man. They're using it to get us, man. They're using it to get us. Speaking of using it to get us, I got some news that some of my brothers might want to look out for. There was a study to try to see if there was a link between prolonged marijuana use and testicular cancer.
Yeah.
And that headline, kind of caught me. You know me, when it catch me, I go get the peer review paper. I gotta.
So you did your thorough research.
Oh yeah. I gotta do it. The of course the results weren't conclusive or whatever, but that's what they were. They found a link, but it wasn't necessarily conclusive.
First of all, before you even read this,
right.
How many kids do you have?
Huh?
How many kids do you have?
I got a gang.
Okay.
I know, right? They always said that it lower your sperm count.
Exactly, okay, but continue.
But yeah, basically, they said that sustained marijuana use may increase the risk for testicular cancer, but overall, the association of marijuana use and cancer development remains unclear. So
they just felt like writing an article about something they were unsure of, so they just wrote it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But any cancer is real. Okay, any cancer is real, no matter what increases it, no matter how you get it, no matter what. Every cancer is real, and it's a serious issue that needs to continue to be researched and continue to try to find cures and heal people.
Man.
Like that gene therapy, right?
I know, right? Hey, man. Hey, if y'all didn't see that, go check out our interview for Thanksgiving weekend, man. Gene replacement, man. It's crazy they getting us, man. So, man, see, I'm not gonna get started with Action Jackson.
Action Jackson want to play the video. I'm about to play the video.
Oh man, so man, in further Caucasian news.
Oh gosh.
A headline that I saw today just
angered you.
Angered me. You know,
to your core.
Yeah, angered me to my core. Because I saw that George Zimmerman is suing Trayvon Martin's family for $100 million. On the lawsuit alleges malicious prosecution by prosecutors, defamation by both Martin's defense attorney and a book publishing company, and a civil conspiracy by Martin's family and lawyer to put on a false witness with made-to-order false storylines to try to fraudulently create probable cause to get a conviction. So they're trying to go at the friend that was allegedly on the phone. They're trying to say she wasn't on the phone, but the caucasity for this man to try to Jada Cole, man, what's going on, man? How's this dude? Nah, I forgot. This is Action One, so I'm not gonna make any threats over Action One. But yeah, I know, right? Jada Cole, man. Jada Cole, I know, right?
A moment in silence, because this guy has been getting on my nerves over the years, ever since, you know, he brutally murdered Trayvon Martin. Right. And, you know, it's just, he should have been put away in whichever way. He should have just been put away, you know?
But yeah, they're similar. They're similar.
I don't respect him, but from a person like him, what can you expect?
Yeah, man.
You know, he's not going to win. There's no possible way that can pass.
I don't know, man. He got off. He ain't going to get $100 million, but still. The fact that he isn't in jail for murder right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$100
million. $100 million.
I don't have anything to say about George Zimmerman.
All right. Man, Jada Cole, man, when was the last time you went to a baby shower?
It's been a minute.
Been a minute? I know, right? See,
been a good while. Ain't no babies being made,
we just was talking about the babies not being made.
I need y'all to have some kids.
All right, man. Man, when you what's a good baby shower gift?
There are multiple. You know, how close are you to this person? That's what determines. But a crib, a car seat, Pampers, you know, enough bottles, onesies, clothes, shoes, hats, you know, baby wipes, baby lotion, baby oil, baby bath.
Right. Man, have you got anybody like a baby bouncer or anything like that?
You get them a bouncer, yeah.
Bouncer's the good gift.
Bouncers are great gifts, actually. Normally stuff that people don't always buy before the baby. Like, oh, I need a bouncer. I need to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Stuff. Well, in the great state of Florida, you know, great state of Florida, you know what I'm saying, that gives us so many great moments to see. A lady by the name of Miss Rodriguez, she was looking out for a friend, so she wanted to get them a baby bouncer for their baby shower.
Okay.
So she went to Goodwill, and, you know, they had it there, and she got it. You know, it was a deal.
Miss Rodriguez.
She got a deal.
Miss Rodriguez.
So she went, she gave them the gift, and when they opened the gift, instead of getting a bouncer, they got a Mossberg semi-automatic rifle.
What?
Only, it's Florida, man.
I mean, I wouldn't have been upset.
Well, I mean, when, you know, not if you're going to give it to your coworker or something. You know, y'all in the...
I would have just not been upset. If I was the person receiving the gift, or if I was the person, you know, maybe they give you a shotgun because you have a daughter.
Everybody not gangster.
You are
now this is like an AR-15.
I know.
Yeah. Well, see, now probably you and Action Jackson would just be like, oh yeah.
I appreciate that. You know, this is worth so much more than a bouncer that you were getting me from Goodwill. So I'll just take this. We already got a bouncer anyway.
Oh man. Well, man.
Miss Rodriguez.
Well, you know, they went to go turn in the gun. The police was like, y'all can keep it.
Man, that's my type of city. Where were they? Do you know? Do you know where they were?
Nah, man.
I need to look into it.
Yeah, I think they were in Orlando.
But
it's Florida, though.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, they let Zimmerman sue Trayvon's parents.
Come on, man.
You know, Trayvon's parents. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man, we got to close the news out on a good note, man. They're trying to keep the Boondocks going. The Boondocks, you know, it's
R.I.P.
necessary.
Pops,
You know what I'm saying?
John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon. You know, the future's been uncertain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Grandpa was a big
Yeah.
role, big figure, you know, in every season. You know what I'm saying? Even when
Right.
Aaron McGruber left and, you know, they still
Granddad
continued
was
on.
still there? Yeah.
And now that McGruber's back, and they got things losing pop. So there's a new proposal out there.
I'm happy about this one.
You know what I'm saying? For our great auntie Jennifer Lewis.
Auntie.
You know what I'm saying? To play Granddad's sister and the kids to go to them.
I think that would be so dope, man.
Hey, man,
I really don't think there is anyone else that I would like to see in that you know, parental role of those kids.
Man, hey man, I've been looking at the tweets and everything online, man. They definitely been getting everybody hype about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she could definitely keep that
gonna
energy
go in on them kids. I cannot wait.
That John Witherspoon had.
I really do.
Hey, but man, do you think though that like a show like that can survive in this PC environment now?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't
think
know.
so.
Everybody trying to cancel people, so.
I mean, The Simpsons still on.
Man, I hear they finna go off there.
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they had like 30-something
Right,
seasons.
they've been
So
around
I
forever.
mean, if they're going off the air, I'm sure it's because they are going
They
just
tired.
going off
They
the
just tired
air,
of
you
doing
know.
it. Oh yeah. Nah, and of course, you know, you got shows like South Park.
Yeah, you know, I think Boondocks could definitely do it, especially now with other people. See, when we were growing up, our parents wanted to go watch no Boondocks. You know, but right now with them relaunching it, they have us to watch Boondocks, and a lot of us have older kids that are also going to watch Boondocks. So, you know, I think it's a win if they do bring it back.
Hey man, well, I know that's gonna be a win, man. I'm excited. I'm waiting on that, man. And just man, like we was talking about earlier, you know, like I said, we laugh, we joke, everything like that about 4 or 5 and everything. But like I said, well, first of all, before we get into 2020. Depending on what state you in, you probably have runoff local elections coming up. I know we got some down here in Houston.
Saturday is election day.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying? Got
Is that Saturday?
The
14th?
14th?
Following Saturday.
Yeah, just because it's coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got you know, the mayor still up for grabs. District D, Scarface is one of the people that won that, and you know, a few other races. But I'm pretty sure not only just here in Texas, a lot of places are, you know what I'm saying, having runoff. So man, get out. You know, support your cause, whatever your cause is, and just like I said, pay attention. We rolling into 2020, man.
Use your voice.
You know, we got the primaries coming up, and most important, man, I as I gotten older, I realized more and more how to using the senses.
Oh yeah.
And that's why, you know, everybody, you know, you've been noticing a lot of talk fighting around this census. Quick, you know, you gonna answer the census?
I ain't gonna lie, I never answer the census. I'm not even gonna lie to the people, okay? I never answer the census.
I ain't never either, but
I float anyway, you know. 1 minute I'm over there, 1 minute over there. I might say I live over here, you know,
Right.
this 3 years, then the next 3 years I'm gone.
Oh, actually, no, I did it in what? I did it in 2010.
I think I did it a long time ago, but that would be the last time.
Oh man, but yeah, you know, a lot of money up for grabs.
It is.
You know, they're gonna try to gerrymander these districts,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, do a lot of funny stuff. You know, like I said, you know, this ain't the political platform. You know, like I said, we don't really talk about candidates or who to support or what sides or anything else like that, because that's why I'm always in trouble, because I critique the Democrats
just talk about
as
what's
much as I
happening.
critique the Republicans, and you know, people used to, you know, you only being supportive of Democrats and anti-Republicans.
Right.
But then when you're like, well, this kind of sounds logical. But, you know, anyways, I think it's just to make sure that people stay informed. We try to make sure that people stay active, and active in whatever way you feel like you can be, you know, whether that's voting, whether it's protesting, whether it's feeding the hood, whether it's mentoring kids, like do whatever you do.
Just get in the action.
Get in the
Like
action,
we say,
man.
get in the action.
Man. Well, man, we finna roll into this break, and then we're gonna be right back.
Yeah.
A1 Live. Yeah. Man, you still here? Go on and subscribe.
Get into action. Yo, we back at it again, baby.
One.
Get into action.
3.
Get into action.
Tell me what is the deal, tell me what is the deal.
So I challenge you today to start strong.
Get into action.
Tell me what is the deal. Cause I'm calling for you.
Get into action.
Can you feel that? See, I'm calling for you. Can you feel that? See, I'm calling for you. Can you feel that? See, I'm calling for you. Say how you really feel. And all, but all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I don't deserve it, no, but it would be worth it all. All I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. Unfamiliar with love, but yet I searched for it. My adolescence screamed at me and I couldn't ignore it. So I dated here and played the fool there. No presence of love, I couldn't find it anywhere. I've searched for it on women with a nice shape. A Corvette frame, a little extra in the tank. Though now I'm found, I was lost more than you think. I had a GPS and still couldn't find my way. I was in India thinking like, girl, I'ma stay. You're so beautiful, babe, but namaste. I gotta go, my love is not in a foreign place. So if you're feeling cheated, young lady, it is my mistake. I'm searching for something just to ease the pain. Been searching for
Action 1.
Get in, get in, get in.
The action.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know, we could not close this show without giving a special shout out.
Man, you know, we have to give a special shout out because this is something that's going on right now. It started yesterday. It's Giving Tuesday. And we have a organization that we hold near and dear here at Action One Media. And the name of this organization is Choose to Do, Inc. The founder is Miss Dozie O'Harry, and she and her team work hard to mentor young girls and boys in things like self-love, you know, how to work out their feelings, and just, you know, teaching them positive things about themselves, making sure that they understand that they are worth it, and, you know, that they should continue to work to be great people. And so if you guys out there are interested in supporting Dozie on this Giving Tuesday, you can go to her website at choosetodoinc.org and go ahead and just give, because it's something that's definitely, you know, worthy of a donation.
Yeah, for sure, man. And, you know, y'all seen Dozie up here several times. We've been out to events, man. She's such a awesome person.
Yeah, wonderful spirit.
Yeah, wonderful spirit. You know, you just can kick it with her. Like, she's one of the you know, one of the few people you meet that's like really authentic about helping people, helping others, helping strangers. You know, I know that she sacrifices a lot.
Yeah, she's actually a member of the Action Squad.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. So make sure y'all support Choose to Do, Inc. Get out there, support them. Volunteer, help them where you can.
Yeah.
You know,
if you don't have money, you have time. Definitely volunteer, because they Choose to Do Inc. needs volunteers. Right. We've gone out and volunteered a number of times. It's fun. You know, you get to hang with the kids and teach them something, mentor them.
Facts. Man, just Nicole, man, as we get ready to wrap up, man, you know, we talking, like I said, you know, probably one of the main reasons why, you know, not to just stay on this politics and impeachment, man, right? You know what I'm saying? It kind of sticks in my craw.
What happened?
When we gonna get reparations, B?
That question has been asked for a very long time. I
you
know
know,
they started talking about it.
You know, we didn't did all this on Russia and everything else like that. And, you know, as a brother, I'm like, man, you know.
Can I get ahead, you know?
My check, man. You know
you
what
want
I'm
your
saying?
40 acres and a mule, or you just want the money?
Huh?
You just want the money or 40 acres and a mule?
Hey, man, I want it all. I want it all. You know what I'm saying? Cadillac.
Do you think it's coming?
Huh?
Do you think it's coming?
Oh, man, I wouldn't hold my breath on it.
Exactly.
But, I mean, there are.
They would like for you to.
There are legislative paths to figure out how to build programs that I think would probably be the closest we ever get to reparations. But you know how it is, man. It's kind of like having that one cousin that owe you money that you know he not gonna pay you, but every time you see him, you be like, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna always invite you over to eat when they cook, you know.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna let you know, like, hey, you going what's up with that cash, B?
Right,
You know,
right.
Hey, so we gotta stay on their head, man. We gotta stay on their head. But you know, man, get my check, man. So, you know, definitely, man. I wanted to bring this other segment to light. I've been wanting to do it for a while. It's called Never Forget, and. Anybody that knows me, you know that I've been a pretty strong supporter of Colin Kaepernick. As he has, had his stand and everything. You know, I even, like I said, as an avid sports person, boycotted football.
Yeah.
For several years. You know,
You back watching?
I'm not back watching it. I be around places and to be on it. I guess it's kind of like now I'm like over it. You know what I'm saying? And I think people who aren't like avid sports people like don't really know like what that means. You know what I'm saying? As a person that used to run several fantasy football leagues and everything else like that, like to be like now not even knowing what the Texans record is or or all the Cowboys lost.
So you on my level?
Yeah, right. Like now I'm kind of I don't know who playing. I don't know who play for who. Of course I know via social media when the Cowboys win and lose, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's really about it. But as Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying, took his knee to injustice, we definitely want to make sure that we pay homage to the other sports figures that have taken the stand prior to Kaepernick and have, you know what I'm saying, faced similar backlashes, particularly Kirk Flood, Craig Hodges, and Muhammad Abdul-Rauf. Flood was a St. Louis outfielder who was being traded against his will, sued by the Major League Baseball to become a free agent. And even though he lost his suit, his lawsuit paved the way for modern free agencies in baseball.
Oh, wow.
And, when you look over at basketball, you kind of see the same thing with Oscar Robertson. And so, there have been people that have, fought battles and lost, but it also, paved the way.
Right.
The next brother, man, Craig Hodges, man, a lot of people may know him because he's known because he played with Michael Jordan and the Bulls. And he, when the Bulls won the championship, normally when they win the championship, they get to go meet the president. So when he went to go meet the president, he gave this Bush Sr., he gave him a handwritten letter about the mistreatment of minorities and disenfranchised in the United States. And he did it while wearing a dashiki as well. He went to,
I know what you're talking about now.
White House with a dashiki, you know what I'm saying? And so, man, and then, a lot of people felt that after that he was blackballed from the NBA. And the last one, brother Abdul, who played for the Nuggets, and this was actually maybe about 20 years ago. He refused to stand for the anthem. And, a lot of people feel that, he got ostracized for that as well. So, definitely want to make sure that we, always remember not only the people that's doing it now, but the people that have paved the way for all of us, that called ourselves for the people or revolutionaries or whatever. You can't you can't go to the future without, knowing about the past. It's the concept of Sankofa. So, just make sure that, like I said, we always pay homage to, the Muhammad Ali's, the Tommy Smiths, the John Carlos's, and everybody. On and on and on, man. So, man, never forget our heroes, man. If it's somebody you don't know, man, go look them up, man. We need to teach these to our babies. Jay Nicole.
What's up, brother?
What they got to do on that website?
Man, take your little fingers, go to wearea1.com, check out all the cool stuff that we have on there. You can check out our events page where you can look up on the Love Fest. Go ahead and make sure you get those tickets. Go to wearea1.com. That's all you got to do. And we also, you can sponsor A1. You can sponsor the A1 Media Group, or you can sponsor A1 Live or any of the other shows that we have on our platform. You can do that on the website as well. You can also listen to some of the dopest independent music from right here in H-Town and abroad, so you can also do that on the website. Check us out.
For sure. Hey, big shout out to the Bridge of Light tour. Make sure that y'all check out SG2 on Space, going down on wearea1.com every Thursday at 8. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, for real. Shin Show is awesome, but also make sure you check out the new show coming.
Yeah.
It's going to be going live in January. Adore Her, the podcast. Woo, woo, woo. So y'all be looking out for that. And yeah.
Hey, man, it's going down. It's going down, man. Well, another week up, another week down. Remember, action, agility, life and community, modern media, modern solutions. Action One, we here.
Yeah.
Jay Nicole, how we leave them every week.
Getting action, baby.
Happy birthday, Boogie.
Yeah.
Watu wetu lazima tuke tukiangaliana namna hiyo.
Yeah. It's your boy, J-A-Y-B, Josh. I got one tap for real, man, and I do this for you all, naturally. I be the first to admit it and draw a line. I never really hit y'all the minute y'all crossed my mind. I figured if I did, we'd be talking like all the time. How ignorant of me to believe I thought y'all were fine. I'm fed up we only get together when someone dies. I'm sick of death. But though the worst is what's suspected, I still wish the best. I take that penalty like I got mad and tripped the ref. I care less about who's correct. Let's just fix the disconnect. It's been way too long. You got a phone. I could have sent the text or hard off and called you like, yo, you ate dinner yet? I know the plan's limited. That's just where my spirit is. Our voices are weapons, but they are also an instrument. You listen? I reminisce on the times of reunions. Whatever family rumors, we handle all our confusion like, hey, yo, you pregnant? Is that the same baby? All that's irrelevant. I just want to tell y'all that I miss you and I ain't forgot you. And though I reach out that often, it's often I think about you. If the family was a ship, just know our anchor hours. I didn't say relation. I got communication problems, though they may have. Nobody holds a better heart. We can't do nothing about the past, but we can make a better start. It's just been a while since the boy didn't see your face. I just called to say I love you and I hope that all was straight. How was your day?
It ain't much to check up on your people. Just to reach out, make sure that they breathing. You ain't gotta hit them for a reason. Family just something I believe in, and I'm saying, man, it ain't much to check up on your people. Cause you never know how much they need you. Let them know you love them before they leave you. It ain't much to check up on your people.
Remember shirts with our last names on them? Yeah. And how we felt when our cousins came over? Yeah. Questions that we asked as we became older. Like why was plastic always on that plain sofa? And why my ass would always drink some grape sodas? And why we always open things we hate closing? And though we never talk a lot, I pray for you. I wrote this thinking about my Aunt Nola. I just want to tell y'all that I miss you and I ain't forgot you. And though I reach out that often, it's often I think about you. If the family was a ship, just know our anchor hours. I didn't say relation. I got communication problems, though they may have. Nobody holds a better heart. We can't do nothing about the past, but we can make a better start. It's just been a while since the boy didn't see your face. I just called to say I love you and I hope that all was straight. How was your day?
It ain't much to check up on your people. Just to reach out, make sure that they breathing. You ain't gotta hit them for a reason. Family just something I believe in, and I'm saying, man, it ain't much to check up on your people. Cause you never know how much they need you. Let them know you love them before they leave you. It ain't much to check up on your people.
Let's be there for one another. Africa represents. Lazima tuangalie watu wetu. Shukran.
Peace, brother Atum Ra. You tuned in to Action One Network.